Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, it's great to be with you. The venue for this contest is the MKM Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Hull City taking on Chelsea.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he pulls the strings for this team. He just seems to have more time on the ball than anybody else. He can pass it, he can play little one-twos, and he opens up the opposition time and time again.
And this is how the starting lineup looks for Hull City.
Well, it's a 3-5-2 formation, but the player that holds everything together is the deep midfield player. He's good defensively, but he's also a very good passer of the ball. He's key to their game plan here.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea. Trevor Chalobah plays alongside Wesley Fofana in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. It ought to be a really interesting battle. Chelsea kick off. Now with Hughes. Lundstrom. That's a good-looking ball. And Chelsea with the ball again. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro. Opportunity. And so near on the volley.
Well, he'll be frustrated with that finish. That was a big opportunity there.
And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Has a go! All fairly run-of-the-mill in terms of what the keeper had to do. Lundstrom. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But nothing comes of it. Good conditions for the counter. Oh, what an opportunity! Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
And Hull City regaining possession. Oliver McBurney. Lovely weight. Can they forge ahead? And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play.
Well, he showed all his qualities there.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Takes the shot. Well, still a chance. And cleared away. Palmer. Opportunity to go ahead. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, it's a decent goal, but the defenders certainly played their part. Where were they? They were absolutely all over the place.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Joe Gelhardt. Cucurella. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. They keep going. Opportunity. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And the defensive intervention there. Cucurella. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Once more, unable to hang on to the ball. Fernandez. Now with Caicedo. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. And played in. And saved by the keeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, disappointing end to that. Louis Coyle. And that is how to win the ball high up the pitch. Takes it on. Splendid block. Well, Hull couldn't keep the ball. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, still danger here. But it just petered out. Slater. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Can he find the right pass? Pedro Neto. Well anticipated.
Yeah, that was well read.
Slater. Gelhardt. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But they took care of the situation defensively. Cucurella. And he's through here. Still possibilities. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense, and support available. He's in with a chance. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And flying forwards here. And good anticipation. Cucurella. And passing it through. And tossing through. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Cole Palmer. On to Caicedo. Well, he's certainly not alone. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Enzo Fernandez. Is it going to be? Oh! Burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Ryan Giles. Take it away. The referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway mark here on Humberside. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And that is going to be a free kick. Might do damage on the break. Really favours this position. Able to get his body in the way. Playing it in. Lundstrom. Really good challenge. Teammates available. Good looking pass. Ready to strike. It could be up for grabs. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Played over. An ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. And foul it is then. Beautiful pass. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Might work out. Can he finish? Well, they really broke at pace, but full credit to the keeper.
Well, you won't see a better break than that. That was top quality football.
Trying to pick out a teammate. He was the picture of concentration following the corner. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Ryan Giles. Lundstrom. On to Gelhardt. Wonderfully weighted pass. Oh, that's a fine save. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Palmer, real chance. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Well, we're into the final half hour. Referee had a good view of that one. And suddenly on the front foot. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. This is an excellent run. Real chance. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Coyle. Joe Gelhardt. That's a good ball. And Chelsea come away with it. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Offside the decision. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Louis Coyle. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Pedro Neto. Oh, chance! Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Unable to get a body in the way. Rather congested in the middle of the park.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Pedro. Enzo Fernandez. Good looking pass. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Teammates available. And taking on the shot. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Lundstrom. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Now the counter-attack looks on. they need to get bodies back. James. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. That'll be a Hull City throw-in. And they're making a change. Lundstrom. Could be troublesome. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. But in the closing phase, Chelsea have been tremendous today.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Could catch them on the break. Now, can they take advantage? And the cross into the middle. In position now. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Lundstrom. Really well played pass. Decent idea. Neto. Promising looking ball, but not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but quick thinking defensively. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Will it be? Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Fernandez. Promising possession, this. Winning back possession.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Oh, that's splendid play. He's in behind. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, he's hitting the right area there, and that's the result, a goal from the rebound.
Full-time then, the referee's whistle, and it's a win for Chelsea. That's the big headline, Stuart.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.